We're not having that negativity in my head. We are going to keep the motivation train a-going, a-choo-chooing. So... Well, hello peoples of the internet, my name is Kevin and welcome to day 2, that's 4, 2 of the reading rush. So hello everybody, how are we all doing? Are we ready to read more for day 2? Because I know I am, but I need to figure out first what book I'm going to read. So if you saw yesterday's vlog, you will know what books I already have read, but if you haven't seen yesterday's vlog, it is linked down below and it's also linked up here, so you can go watch that one first. But for today, it is time to start another book and move on to book number 3. So once again, just like yesterday, I am going to be putting this to my Instagram account, which if you're not following me, you should follow me. And I'm going to do a poll and let you guys decide what book I'm going to read. And I have chosen between the 2 books. So the 2 books I'm picking between are Becoming by Michelle Obama, and this represents the challenge to read a book in a genre that you want to read more of. So in my TBR video, I said that I picked this because this was a genre of non-fiction, which is a genre I don't read more of, that I definitely want to read more of. But then I realized, and someone commented out, that non-fiction is not really a genre, it's more of a form of writing, which it is. So I'm changing this to memoirs, because memoirs and biographies are definitely something I want to read more of, and this of course is a memoir and a biography, so this is how I'm fitting it in for this challenge. And then the other book that I am picking between is The Falling in Love Montage by Kira Smith. And this book represents the challenge where you have to read a book that starts with the word the, because this obviously does, because it's called The Falling in Love Montage. So these are the 2 books we are deciding between on my Instagram poll. And I actually posted the poll like a while ago. I posted it when I ended yesterday's vlog because I went to go edit and stuff and then I had dinner. So it actually has been up on my Instagram for a while. I know I said yesterday in yesterday's vlog that I was going to only keep them up for like 30 minutes before I decided what was the winner, but this one has been up for a lot longer, so we'll probably get a lot more results. So let's see what is currently winning and what book I'm going to be reading. Okay, so the results are in and the winner is, so the book I'm going to be starting is Becoming by Michelle Obama. It currently has 55% of the vote and The Falling in Love Montage has 45%. So yes, this is what I'm going to be starting. I am honestly kind of surprised how close each of the votes are every time. Like yesterday, the votes were really close as well, and so is this. So it's kind of funny how like it's almost already 50-50. So anyways, we got the results. I'm going to be starting Becoming by Michelle Obama. Now, I'm so excited to start this one because I've heard so many great things about it. I am a Michelle Obama stan. I absolutely love her, so I'm definitely looking forward to reading this one. I am also getting this on audiobook because it is narrated by Michelle Obama herself. So that is also going to help me get through it because it is probably the thickest book on my TBR. Yes. It's definitely the biggest one. So actually this might work out in my benefit because it's always good to get rid of your big books near the beginning of the reading rush, because usually by the end of the week, you're kind of drained from reading so much. So having a big book at the end is always not the best idea. So I'm glad that I'm actually going to be reading this near the start of the week. So yeah, I am really looking forward to reading this and I think I'm going to love it, and I'm just so excited to read it because I just know Michelle Obama narrates it and I'm honestly living for that as a Michelle Obama stan. So that is what I am about to go start reading. But before that, I do also want to tick off a challenge because I am currently drinking a cup of tea. And if you guys know, one of the video challenges for your vlogs this time in the reading rush is to make a cup of tea. It's one of the challenges. And I said in yesterday's vlog that for every single daily vlog I upload this week, I'm going to share with you one of my mugs because I love collecting mugs. And so I am sharing with you one right here. So this is the mug I am showing you today. Let it focus. So it basically just has my dog on the mug, which I absolutely love. You might also have already seen this because I have a second one on my bookshelf. So if you watch my bookshelf tour, you might have already seen the mug, but I have 2 of them. One stays on my bookshelf and then one I actually use for drinking out of. So the story behind this is actually really cute and adorable because this was a gift that I got from my cousin Emily for Christmas, and I'm so glad that I have this because Snowy, which is the name of the dog, was my little Bop Bops. I loved her with all of my heart, and she passed away last September when she would have been 18 years old, which is an absolutely amazing age for a dog to reach. And she was just everything to me. I loved her so, so much. I still do love her. and I got her when I was 5 years old, and she just has such a special place in my heart. I've talked about the importance of how much I love Snowy in my video where I got a tattoo. I'll link that video down below if you want to see that video, because I got a tattoo of her paw print before we buried her. I got a copy of her paw print and I got it tattooed onto my leg. And one of the funny things about this mug and why it's so important that she's on a mug where I would drink tea is Snowy used to absolutely love drinking tea. She would like sit on our laps, because whenever we sit in the sitting room on our couch and stuff, she would sit on our laps, and whenever we were making tea, she would literally watch us while we're drinking, and she would just pine and like cry because she wanted some of our tea. And so I used to nearly always leave just a tiny smidge of it in the cup so that I could actually give it to her, because when she was giving you those puppy dog eyes, I could not refuse giving her some of my tea. And it's one of the things my cousin Emily, who got me the mug, remembered about Snowy, is how much she used to love tea. And now whenever I'm drinking tea out of my mug, I am just remembering Snowy sitting on my lap, pining and looking for some of my tea, and it always just makes me so happy, and it's such a memory that I just love to have. So this mug is so important to me and I absolutely love it. So yes, that is everything, and now it is time to go start reading. But first, because I forgot to do it in yesterday's vlog, I'm actually gonna go on my computer and update my Reading Rush stats on the Reading Rush website, because I need to do that. Okay, so I'm on the website and it says to enter in the number of pages that I read for the first day. So I read Love Creekwood yesterday, which was 111 pages, I believe. And I also read Meet Cute Club, which was 229 pages. So that is, Kevin, do the maths, 340 pages that I read. Ooh, look at it. So I just entered in that I read 340 pages and the bar just went up. Ugh. I love that. I love that. That makes me so happy. So now I'm just gonna add in the book titles of the books that I read. Okay, so my stats are now updated. It says my total pages read is 340 and total books read is 2. So I love that for me. I'm gonna go update so I can get the badges, because I need my badges because I'm a badge collector. Okay, so I've updated all of myself for all of the badges, and there was actually a couple other badges that I could get for the 2020 Reading Rush, which was to make a bookstagram, because I made a bookstagram for yesterday's challenge. I have also already made a booktube video, so that was another badge I was able to get. Then I also got the badge read a book with a cover that matches the color of your birthstone, which for Meet Cute Club, and I got the badge read a book that inspired a movie you've already seen, which was for Love Creekwood. So they are the badges that I've got so far, and honestly, look how satisfying this is to see how many badges I have. It makes me so happy. I literally love the badge system about the Reading Rush. Like, honestly, what other way to make me motivate myself to read the badges? It makes me read so much more when I know I want to get a badge. So these are all of my badges. Ugh, I love it. Look at them all, they're so pretty. Now that I've done that, it's time to go start reading Becoming by Michelle Obama. Okay guys, so it is now 12:30 at night, so it's been several hours since I last vlogged and I haven't done much reading. We were going so well with these vlogs. Like, I had 2 books read and I was doing so well, and then I just ended up like going on my computer updating the stuff, and then I just ended up sitting on the couch and I uploaded my video and I just didn't read. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's definitely fine. Do you guys agree? Yeah, I think it's fine. Because at the end of the day, we're on day 2. I've already read 2 books. So like, we're on schedule really. So it's fine. It's absolutely fine. Anyways, I have been lying in bed for a while and I have read some of Becoming. And when I say some, I mean a little bit. So I've only read 30 pages. I'm just like getting the flashbacks, not flashbacks, I'm just getting like visions of me starting off the Reading Rush so well, and it's just gonna go downhill. But you know what? We're not having that negativity in my head. We are going to keep the motivation train a-going, a-choo-chooing. So I'm laughing because I said a chewing. Why is that funny? I literally am so immature. As I was saying, the motivation train is going to keep chewing and we're going to keep going and it's okay. I've got this. I'm going to read a bit more before I go to sleep, but I am a little bit tired and I actually have to get up early tomorrow because I forgot to mention this earlier, but I'm getting my eyes tested tomorrow. Like, I'm getting an eye test. I've been getting a lot of eye strain recently and I've needed to get my eyes retested for a really long time because if you don't know, I do have glasses. So I'm getting my eyes retested tomorrow to update my prescription basically, because I'm pretty sure my old glasses aren't strong enough anymore, so I need new ones. But anyways, before I do that, I'm going to read a little bit more. So I think I'll keep reading until it's 1 a.m. Then I'll go to sleep, wake up at like a normal kind of time, have some breakfast and stuff, do some reading before I have to go to my eye appointment. I'm absolutely not expecting myself to finish this today. Like, if we expected me to finish a 400-page book today, that's not what the mentality that we were going for. Okay guys, so it is the next morning and I just woke up. I have been up for like maybe 30 minutes so far and I'm going to do some reading before I go to my eye test. So I ended up getting up to page 53 last night, so I ended up reading 23 more pages. Doing great. I'm literally doing so great. Also, I just saw that today's Instagram challenge was announced, and basically for today's Instagram challenge we have to cosplay a character. So I don't know who I'm going to do. That's a lie. We all know I'm going to do Simon from Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda, and if you didn't see that coming, I don't know what to tell you. So I'm going to take that Instagram picture when I come home later on. It's going to be very easy because I literally have a striped t-shirt, I have a denim jacket, like I'm all good to go to cosplay Simon. And then also I know I still need to match my outfit to my book. So because this is like a grayish kind of cover, I have a top that I think works for it. So I'm going to put that on a bit later to match it. And I also will share today's book memory, but I will do that all later because right now I gotta get some reading done. Where are my headphones? Got them. Okay, so I'm just stopping really quick because I wanted to read out this quote because it's such an inspiring quote and I'm really enjoying this book so far, by the way. I don't think I actually mentioned that, but I am enjoying it. Context is that Michelle went into her guidance counselor in high school to talk about colleges and where she should go. And she mentioned that she wanted to go to Princeton, where her older brother was, and she also just wanted to go to Princeton. And basically the guidance counselor ended up telling her that I don't think you're Princeton material. But then Michelle says, I wasn't going to let one person's opinion dislodge everything I thought I knew about myself. And I just really love that quote because, like, someone's opinion on you, don't let it affect you. And like, it's just so important that like one person's opinion doesn't define who you are and doesn't set your limit, because other people will set limits for you, but you are the only person that sets your own limits. And I love that quote and it's just so good. And anyways, I just wanted to mention that. And I'm going to continue reading. Okay guys, so I'm back home from my eye test and stuff, and I have read a lot more because I was listening in the car and when I was driving home. So now I'm up to page 130 of Becoming, and I am really enjoying this book. And we just got to read about Michelle Obama and Barack finally meeting each other and their love story. I stan. And I just loved reading about that, and like they were like talking about how Barack Obama loved to send letters instead of calling on the phone, and I'm like, oh, what a romantic. Thoroughly enjoying this so far. Highly recommend the audiobook, by the way, because it is narrated by Michelle and it's such an amazing audiobook, like 10 out of 10. And also I just did the matching my outfit because it kind of matches, like the shades are kind of the same. With the lighting right now, this looks a lot grayer than it is. It definitely has like this kind of greeny undertone to it, but like the lighting's just not really making it come out. But yeah, I'll include the photo where I matched them, and ignore how creasy my shirt was because I am not going to go iron it right now because I'm not going anywhere out in public, so it's fine. It's okay that it's all creasy. no one's judging. So we only have a little bit left before today's vlog is finished. I have about an hour and a half left until the day is finished, so I'm gonna read a lot more. But before I do that, it is time to share today's bookish memory. Okay, so today's bookish memory is one that dates back to when I was a little infant and a little child who was only 6 months old maybe, and the only reason I know about this memory is because we had it on videotape for like when I was a baby. Like my mom and dad used to have like videotapes of me and my sister when we were growing up for us to look back on when we were older, and there's always this video that me and my sister always joke about, and it's just so freaking cute. I love it so much. And basically I used to sit in like this little chair bouncer thing. I don't know how to describe what it's called. If I can find a picture, I'll insert it on the screen so you guys have an idea what I'm talking about. So I would like sit in there when I was that young, and Sarah is 3 years older than me, so she was about 3.5 years old, and she was like running around in the room playing with her toys and stuff like that. And the funny thing about this story is my sister kept picking up like little children's books and like putting them on me, like sitting them on my lap and stuff, and she kept going, "Read, Kevin, read, 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 read." And obviously I was just sitting there like, Sarah, I'm literally 6 months old. I don't even know who you are. Never mind trying to read. So the reason that we find this so funny and why I love this memory so much is because something my sister still says to this day is like, she goes on about like how many books I read, and she's like, how do you read so many books? She's always like so amazed at how many books I'm able to read, because she's just not into books and she doesn't really like reading, and she's just always so amazed. She's like, how do you read so many books like every month? Like, how do you do it? And then I always just like jokingly say to her, I'm like, well, when I was a baby, you were the one forcing me to read, so it just kicked in several years later. So this is your problem that I'm like this. The reason I love to read books is because of my 3-year-old sister planting books on me when I was 6 months old. And it's just such a cute little memory that I have in my heart, and it's something I always think about, and I'm like, that's probably why I love reading. So that is today's bookish memory. It is a nice cute one. I didn't want to share another embarrassing one because we did that yesterday, so it was time to like do a little cutesy one. So that's what we did, and we love it. So now I'm just gonna go read and see how much more I can get read before the end of the day.
A few moments later.
Guys, to cry again. It's 2 days in a row that I'm nearly crying. I just got to how Barack proposed to Michelle. It's so cute. I'm so single. Okay guys, so I am going to end today's vlog here. As you can see, I am in my denim jacket because I just took today's Instagram challenge where I did my cosplay of Simon Spear from Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda. So make sure you go check out my Instagram if you want to see that photo. But anyways, as for my reading, I ended up getting up to page 191 of Becoming. So I've made that much progress, basically 200 pages if we just round it up. And this is 421 pages, so I'm about halfway through it. So hopefully I will get this finished in tomorrow's vlog, and that will make me 3 books for 3 days. So we're on track and we're good. We're thriving. Love that. Anyways, I want to just briefly talk about books I possibly might read tomorrow, because Ireland has shockingly been getting great weather. Ireland, you can never tell what kind of weather we're going to get. It can be like raining one day, then it's just sunny, and you can also get those same things all in the same day. You can get like all 4 seasons in one day. That's how Ireland is with the weather. So I'm thinking that I should probably take advantage of Ireland actually having nice weather and complete the challenge where I have to read a book completely outside of my house, because I do live in the countryside, so I have a garden that I can go outside and read in. So I should probably read my book for that. And that book is Check Please, which is a graphic novel, so I should probably get to that. But also I do want to start reading The Falling in Love montage by Kira Smith. This didn't win the poll yesterday with Becoming, but I'm still obviously wanting to read it. So I think in tomorrow's vlog, I will do my poll on Instagram between these 2 books and see which one you guys pick. But anyways, that is going to be it for this vlog. Let me know down below in the comments how you are getting on in the reading rush. How many books have you read? And other than that, I shall see you all tomorrow for day 3 of the reading rush. So goodbye guys.